Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady number 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, so it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? All contributions are highly appreciated and all are welcome on this channel. Collective, we're starting out with let it go so you can grow. Spirit is saying let it go so you can grow. So whatever this is that you need to let go, this could be some anger, some hostility. This could be you needing to forgive yourself, okay? If you choose not to forgive a person, okay, that is all right. To each his own. You have free will. But Spirit wants you to forgive yourself. If there's something you've been involved in or you feel you made a mistake, forgive yourself so you can grow and move on. Okay. No one is perfect. I always reiterate this to the collective. Don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself time. Oh, give yourself space. Something about decluttering space. Maybe you need to do some decluttering or dusting or organizing. Maybe you need to turn on some nice soft music, set the ambiance, light a candle or incense, whatever you need to do, and do some decluttering. Okay. Something about the decluttering connected to you processing information. So this is basically what that message is saying. The more you maintain your environment when it comes to cleaning, decluttering, not having trash sitting around, just having things in order the best of your ability. Even if you have a situation where maybe you live with someone, because everyone has different circumstances, and you might say, hey, I can't control the house. Well, you can control your room or wherever you sleep. Make sure you're keeping things tidy, because it's something about the more you declutter on a consistent basis, it's something about you being able to process information, something about your thinking abilities, more clarity, being able to find resolve and resolution, okay, without feeling mixed up or confused. That's for someone in particular, but Spirit is saying, let it go so you can grow. So often, we see people pushing about and moving about their daily lives, and we assume everything is fine, the person is smiling, they wave at you, they say good day, they say good morning to you. You may see a person moving forward in life, like getting married, having children, and you're observing them from the outside, and it looks like the person is like living their best dream, living their best life. But in reality, there are a lot of people. I'm hearing passerbyers, okay, as we pass by each other each and every day worldwide, who are dealing with a lot of heavy baggage, and Spirit is saying it's time to let it go so you can grow. You may feel and say, well, I have all that I need or that I desire. Spirit is saying there is more awaiting you. So this is about being honest with yourself. This is between you and the divine to surrender and forgive yourself. Okay. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. Okay. Yeah. Forgiveness is for you, collective, not for the other person. Okay. Yeah. So they want you to forgive yourself, okay? We have dog here, okay? The 1 and the 8 equaling a 9, so that you're able to live a life of attainment, more attainment, a fulfillment. 9 is representing being able to attain the things you desire that you're trying to manifest and live a life of happiness. You could have a feeling or some kind of notion that you may not be happy, but you don't know why. You love your family, you appreciate your job, but there you feel like something is missing. And Spirit is saying there's something you need to let go, possibly from the past, that you need to let go, collective. This could be forgiving someone. And to forgive someone, as I always remind you, does not mean you have to give this person access to your life. No, not at all. Does not mean you need to have a conversation with them in person. No, not at all. I know you've been thinking the opposite, but no, you can forgive that person and yourself, or just forgive yourself and surrender what was done to you. Okay. So That's this is, really for a group of people in Pacific. If you're having that feeling where you feel like something is missing, or that thing in the past that occurred in your life, that is weighing on your heart very heavy, and you want to surrender it. You want to get rid of the memory of the thought of it. But Spirit is saying, what happened to you is nothing to be ashamed of. What you experience is nothing to be embarrassed about. Okay. It's part of you. Every event, it's part of you. Every person that crosses your path, every relationship, it's all part of you. But there is a better way to heal and cope in a healthy way, not in a pretend way, in a healthy way, and really move forward. Okay. So seeking counseling, seeking therapy, it's not a bad thing, because it's about whipping your life into shape. It's whip here, being honest with yourself and whipping your life into shape instead of carrying a heavy burden. Thoughts become things. Emotions and energy can become other things that could not be favorable for you or fruitful for you. I'll say it that way. I have to be mindful of my words. So you want to be making sure that you're constantly cleansing your aura, but also not holding baggage, collective. If you're hurt about something, talk to someone about it. Find a way to heal from it, cleanse from it. Do some journaling, get into some meditation. But there's many ways that you can surrender whatever hurt was done. So that you're not, for some of you, you're carrying this story with you, and you repeat it a lot, to people often. You could find yourself being so hurt, it weighs on your heart so heavy that you're often bringing this up to different people that you meet. And you don't mean to, but it's just part of who you are. Okay. All right. And then I'm picking up for some of you, you could be experiencing some stress or some pain that you've been keeping to yourself. We've all been there, with things that we want to keep to ourselves because of two things. I just got to say, number one, we want to keep business to ourselves because of judgment from others. And number two, there are people who are happy to know that you're going through something. I'll say that again. There are two reasons why people choose to keep pain to themselves or something that is bothering them. Number one, judgment. You're concerned about how people are going to look at you or if they're going to take the information carried back. And number two, there are people who are happy to see you go through things. It's just reality. There are people who get some kind of, I don't know, they get some kind of release, or they get, off of knowing that someone is going through some kind of suffering. There are people like that. So, and I'm not the only one that is aware of this, so people tend to keep their business and what they're experiencing to themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. Keep your business to yourself. I chant that, and we talk about that all the time. But there's those two reasons is why, it's judgment, and there are people who are actually happy to see others suffer. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Okay. So we have a fish here. Okay. So with this fish here, this is containing, this is pertaining to you growing and moving with this fish energy here, having movement in your life because you're choosing to whip things into shape. So you choosing to be honest with yourself and seek help or counseling if that's something that you need, or it could be anything else. Okay. A life coach, journaling, but you whipping yourself into shape is going to allow movement in your life. Just as this beautiful fish here is swimming and moving about in the water, it's going to allow you to have more harmony and more freedom to move around. Something about passage, something about you having a rite of passage. There's something that needs to be healed or surrendered from you, something you need to let go that's going to open a door of opportunity for someone. Okay, so take what resonates. Okay. Yeah. Make sure with garden here that you are nurturing and watering your garden. Self-preservation is key, collective. Always take care of you. Make sure you're giving yourself a break as well. You may some days, hey, have to relax and put your feet up. It's okay to do that. Okay. That's for someone who really needs to know that because you work so hard and you do so much. We want to make sure we're not excessive and we're doing things within a balance. Okay. Yeah. This says restlessness. We have birds, okay? As I said, do things in balance. It says anxiety. It says gossip, and it says restlessness. People chattering. chat, 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 gossiping. And I was just speaking and saying people keep things to themselves and in their hearts, that they have experiences because of judgment of people. And that's what these birds are representing, people gossiping and chattering, but gossip is something that is out of our control. So that is something you need to work on, really flexing your middle finger on. Let people have their opinion and do not correct them. Let people have their opinion and never correct them. If they want to think the wrong thought about you, let them have it. If they want to spread gossip, let them have it. Okay? It's not worth your time trying to prove anything to anyone who wants to create any kind of gossip or lie on who you are or slander your character. Don't defend it. Nature takes care of its own. That's why I'm saying that. You can stay silent and nature will take care of itself. Okay? Mm-hmm. And so we have Lily here, and Lily represents wisdom. So I just gave you some wisdom. I said, when people gossip, let them talk, let them chatter. These two birds, the chatty patties, let the gossip and rumors go. Stop responding and feeling like you want to check everybody or run up on everyone who's talking. Let them speak. You're very important. Don't you know that you're valuable, collective, and you're very important? You matter so much. You're running through people's minds, you're on their hearts, so they have to talk about you. Use your wisdom and don't defend the gossip. Nature takes care of its own. It does not need you to be confrontational. It does not need you to front anyone off. Just let it be. Okay. And sometimes with Mountain here, we go through things in life that, hey, you may say, you have no idea. Look, we all have our own mountains, but long as you stay the course, okay, remember we're here to learn. So if you're dealing with something that you feel is very hard and difficult, seek help, speak out, speak up. But don't forget that we all are here to learn, and there's light in every dark situation. In the midst of it, you may not know, but Spirit is saying you will look back and you will see, oh, I went through this, or I went through that relationship to teach me this, to teach me that. You will look back and you will laugh at what you experienced, okay? And so you letting go is for you to make room, like I said, for new opportunity. As I just said, someone is going to gain some kind of favor or blessing in their life from surrendering and letting this pain go, this worry go, anxiety go. No, I'm not a licensed medical care physician. This is not medical advice, but anxiety is just simply trying to go ahead of the time curve and control a space and place that has not occurred yet. That's what anxiety is. Trying to control a space and a place that has not occurred. Okay? So you want to be mindful and stay anchored and stay present. Stay present and let go whatever this baggage is, because it's slowing down an opportunity for someone. That's a very beautiful blessing that you really wouldn't want to pass up. Okay? Mm-hmm. Be clever. Be clever as a fox. Be clever, okay, with the lily here. And that's why wisdom is here. Be clever. Allow your experiences to teach you. And over time, what you learn, you apply to different circumstances. And that's how knowledge turns into wisdom. Okay, wisdom is knowledge gained that has been applied more than once. Okay, and it's able to give you resolve in your life in different circumstances. So be clever as a fox, okay? Everything does not need a reaction. You do not have to be boisterous. Like I was saying, don't defend any gossip, because you are the star. And that's how you keep the star shining bright. Remember that nature takes care of its own, and what's meant for you, collective, will be. But anything that is burdening you, surrender it so you can shine like the star that you are. Later.